Merry Christmas!
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, ting, lovely weather for sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling, friends are calling you. Come on.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to be taking a look at the Glitter Stella 2018 Advent Calendar. So in today's video I'm going to be opening up and showing you everything that was inside. I'm also going to break down the price and let you know what my thoughts are on this specific calendar. So I have got my nails bare for the occasion so I can bust this open for you guys in speedy time. So if you guys would be interested to see everything inside this calendar, then just keep on watching. So guys, diving right in with today's video, and we'll start with the deets on this calendar. So the actual calendar itself comes in this little green bag type thing, and it has all of your numbers and little stickers on it, and inside you get 5-gram bags of glitters that are specific only to this calendar. I was a little bit late to the party, so she kindly went ahead and made me one up, meaning one of my glitters when actually from the calendar that she had ran out of those glitters, so I got a replacement one. So one of my glitters will be completely different from the rest of what you ladies would get if you went ahead and bought this calendar. So as you can see, the calendar itself is in like a green bag. They did come in red and green this year, and they retail for £28, which includes your postage charges as well. So we will take that all into account when I'm counting it up later on. So for the purposes of this video, I did go ahead and bust it open because I did have to cut it all open, so it was a little bit of a nightmare for the sake of the video. So I have just gone ahead and showed you the specific glitters. So moving right on with day number 1, we have a dotty mix, which is various size of little glitter dots, and they come in red, various colours of green, and also a few different blues in there as well. And what you will also notice about this calendar is none of them have specific names on them. They have like the day that you opened it, so the first, the second, whatever, that kind of stuff, so which I thought was really cool as well. And all of these glitters are completely unique to this calendar, so if you've bought this calendar, then you will have like sort of limited edition glitters. And I've also added little swatches as well of all of the glitters, so you can have a little up close look at them. So now we move on to day number 2, and this one is an iridescent sort of like little dotty mix as well, but these ones are really tiny and are absolutely beautiful. So they shift from green to purple and blue, and again these are absolutely perfect for any kind of medium that you use because the dots themselves are really tiny and also thin. And for this specific swatch, I actually did only use a couple of layers of top coat over that, and then I went ahead and buffed the first layer and then top coated it again, and it turned out absolutely marvellous, and the shift is simply beautiful on this glitter. Then moving on to day number 3, and I got the most beautiful holographic gold ultra fine glitter, which is absolutely perfect for sugaring over any colour of gel. So again, it is going to be perfect for those who use any type of gel medium, or whether you use acrylic or even regular polish, and it's because it's that fine. So what you will notice again in this calendar, none of these glitters are specific to Christmas, so they are perfect for all year round. So again, you could use this gold anytime that tickles your fancy, the same along with any of the other glitters that are coming up. And then again, for the purposes of this swatch, this is simply 2 coats of top coat, and then I buffed it and then added another layer, and it gave it the most beautiful finish. So we now move on to day number 4, and in this one we get some cranberry red sort of rhombuses, and they have the most in-your-face holographic shift to them. They are simply beautiful, and again are going to look epic encapsulated in any colour of gel. So this one was probably one of my favourites. I just simply love the shift that these gives, but in all fairness, I'm a little bit dancing there because I was watching The Greatest Showman and I could not keep myself still, so these are going a little bit faster than usual because I was having a little bit of a jam session. So moving on with day number 5, and again we got another dotty mix. This time these ones are pink iridescent ones with a sort of aurora effect to them, and these come in various sizes, so these would look simply beautiful, cascading down the nail in a sort of gradient with the sizes. I absolutely love these ones and were one that absolutely caught my eye as soon as I opened the packet. They were simply beautiful, and look how amazing they look just over a white base with a top coat over the top. So moving on with day number 6, and we again got some glitter shapes. This time I got some iridescent sort of like shooting stars. They are absolutely beautiful, and I've had my eye on these kinds of glitters before. I saw someone do a design using gold ones and they really caught my eye, so when I saw these I was absolutely over the moon. They look amazing just as a standalone nail, but can be embedded on the nail for some amazing nail art. I really love these ones. And again, for the purposes of this swatch, they are simply put over a wet layer of gel and then top coated twice. So the effect is really beautiful and can be used with all different mediums. And now we move on to number 7, which is an iridescent pink ultrafine glitter. So again, absolutely perfect for sugaring over any colour of gel and can be used with any type of medium. I really love this one, and it gives the most beautiful effect to a really light pink gel polish. In this case, I used a hot pink, and just the effect that it gave was absolutely gorgeous. And again, all I did was top coat it twice, buff the layer, and then top coat that again. Moving on with day number 8, and in this one we have a hodgepodge of colours in the most beautiful holographic shift. So we have hexes, little dots, stars, we have basically everything in here. It's such a happy mix, if that makes any sense. It's really in your face with all the different colours, and I really love it. And I think if when I look at this glitter, I sort of get the impression of like maybe carnival nails or something like that, because it is such a happy looking glitter and I absolutely love it. And for the purposes of this swatch, I did go ahead and encapsulate this whole nail and then buff and add a glossy top coat. So now we move on to day number 9, and again we've got another chunky glitter mix. This time this one is predominantly gold, and we have various glitter shapes in here. So we have little tinsel pieces, stars, little dots, some ultrafine glitter, as well as some really tiny little hexes and some larger hexes in there as well. So this glitter is specific for those who like to encapsulate their nail art. And for the purposes of this swatch, I did go ahead and do this glitter over a really dark red base, because I think there's nothing more classy than gold and silver with a dark red base for a more autumnal winter feel. I really love this one, and again was perfect for encapsulating. So moving on with day number 10, and in this one we have an iridescent mylar sort of set. So again, these are little rhombuses, but this time they have the most gorgeous iridescent shift to them in various colours. So once you encapsulate this over the nail, it is going to give a different colour depending on the movement of your hand. I absolutely love these, and they're perfect to mix with any other colour of glitter to get your own unique glitter mix. So again, really versatile and absolutely beautiful. So now we're moving on to my absolute favourite one of them all, and this one is day number 11, and this is a predominantly rose gold mix. So you do have various grades of glitter again, so you have some ultrafine rose gold glitter in there, as well as some holographic rose gold hexes, meaning once you pop this on the nail, you have a beautiful contrast between that solid rose gold ultrafine glitter as well as those little shifts of holographic rose gold pieces. And then to top it all off, we do get some really beautiful iridescent stars in there as well. So it is an absolutely beautiful glitter mix, and again can be worked with many mediums. If you wanted to leave out the stars, you could use this over regular gel polish, but if you did want to use these stars, which I absolutely suggest that you do, it is perfect for encapsulating with any kind of medium. So moving on with day number 12, and in this one we again have a little dotty mix, but this time we have it in the most beautiful shade of iridescent blue. So depending on how the light shifts and hits your nails, you will see a dark blue, a light blue, or even maybe that pinky gold shift that you see there that is absolutely stunning on the nail. And the great thing about this glitter mix is that once again it can be used with a regular polish or gel polish, meaning that everyone can have a chance to rock these absolutely stunning little dots on their nails. Then we move on to day number 13, and in this one we once again have an ultra fine glitter mix, but this time it is the most beautiful shade of copper. And again, when the light hits this, it absolutely shines. It is simply beautiful and can be used with any kind of medium, meaning even if you are a regular polish user, you can most definitely benefit from this glitter. It's absolutely gorgeous, and again, one that caught my eye as soon as I saw it. It's stunning and absolutely reminds me of copper pennies. Then we move on to day number 14, and this is, I'm presuming, one of the glitter mixes that was sold out. So the original one had sold out and she put this one in. So this one is called Cheeky Vimpto, and again is a multi-mix of glitter in various sizes and shapes, and is in a beautiful holographic purple shade. I absolutely love this one. Ideally not one I would usually pick myself, mind you, but I absolutely love it. It is so sparkly and I just cannot wait to get this on the nail. So again, I popped this over a really dark colour so you could see that glitter pop, and I simply love it. So now we move on with day number 15, and in this one we again got an iridescent shaped glitter mix. So this time we have some maple leaves, and they have a beautiful shift from yellow to purple, green, and also a sort of a dark blue sort of shade. I really love these ones. Again, not one I would pick myself, but I'm glad to have in my collection because they are really great for mixing in with any other colour of glitter that I have to create my own unique mixes. So yeah, I really love these ones, and for the purposes of the swatch I did go ahead and encapsulate those just so I had a smooth finish. So moving on with day number 16, and in this one we have some hollowed out hearts. They are lots of different colours, and again they are the most beautiful shift of holographic. The hollow in these are so strong, and it's all you could really see when I'm shifting this packet. But these ones are fabulous with just a couple of layers of top coat to smooth out the surface. So again, will be perfect for any kind of medium that you use. So this is one of those glitter mixes that I've had my eye on for a while, and I've saw various kinds of it, so I'm glad that I've got these ones in all different colours, and they will definitely be used in my collection. They are absolutely stunning. Next we move on with day number 17, and in this one we have an ultra chunky glitter mix. So you have various sizes and grades of glitter once again in this one, predominantly really large stars and the largest sort of mirror effect hexes that I've ever seen. This glitter mix is so unique. I haven't seen anything like it and is absolutely beautiful. So because of the sizes of these glitters, it is only going to be perfect for those who use encapsulating as a way of doing their nails because of the sizes of those hexes. But once you get them on the nail, they totally remind me of little mirrors, and I absolutely love it. So moving on with day number 18, and in this one we have a silver holographic glitter mix, and again this one is multiple grades. So we have some ultrafine hollow in there, as well as some chunkier glitter pieces in stars and hexes and tinsel pieces as well. So when you pop this onto the nail and encapsulate it, it really does give a super cool three-dimensional look to the glitter. And we also have some chunky hollowed out hearts there as well that could be popped on top of the glitter mix for a really cool sort of effect. I absolutely love this one, and again because of the sizes of the glitters in it. It can be used over various kinds of mediums as long as you remember to top coat it a couple of times. But if you are going in with the chunkier bits, then I would highly suggest you encapsulate it for the full effect. So moving on with day number 19, and in this one we have a white iridescent mix of ultrafine glitters with some chunkier pieces of pink and reds in there as well. So the chunkier bits are little hearts, stars and also little hollowed out lips. So I think this glitter mix would be perfect for Valentine's Day nails or something like that. Again, a really cute glitter mix, and because of the various sizes of glitters and the smaller grades, if you work with it a little bit, definitely can be used with regular polish or just over the top of your favourite gel polish and top coated a couple of times. So I absolutely loved this one, and I thought the effect that it gave was super cute. So moving on with day number 20, and in this one we get another iridescent mix. This time it's a beautiful pink iridescent mix with a sort of aurora shift to it as well. Again, we have lots of different grades in here, and they are also quite small grades, meaning they can be used over regular gel polish without the need of encapsulating them. But we do have lots of different shapes in here, from little dots to hexes and also some little stars in there as well. Again, so cute, and I think this one would be absolutely perfect for summer nails or even some Valentine's Day nails. They really do give such a cute effect on the nail when you see the little flowers pop, as well as the stars and all the different shapes, colours that it shifts to. Next, we move on to day number 21, and I must admit this was another one of my absolute favourites. So in this one we have some sort of little glitter pieces that are sort of like irregular shapes, and it has the most beautiful orange and yellow shift to it with such a beautiful shine of gold coming through it. So this glitter, again, super ultra fine, so can be used over regular polish as well as gel polish. So again, everyone could get the benefit of it, but this one is absolutely beautiful. It really reminds me of Chinese lanterns and that kind of thing. It's such a stunning glitter mix and would look epic over lots of various colours, so you could definitely utilise this glitter at all times of the year, and I just love the shift that it gives. So moving on with day number 22, and we once again get an ultrafine glitter, this time in a really beautiful gunmetal grey / black holographic. I absolutely love this one, and again, simply perfect for just sugaring over an accent nail or something like that, just to add a little bit of pizzazz to your nail designs. So easy to use and can be used a multitude of ways, and again, also perfect for mixing with other types of glitter to create your own unique glitter mixes. And once again, guys, for the purposes of this swatch, I did just go ahead and add this onto the nail in the sugaring effect sort of way. And then I top coated it a couple of times, buffed the surface shine, and then I did go in and top coat that again for a smooth finish. And as you can see, the hollow in it is absolutely beautiful and really shines through. So moving on with day number 23, and in this one we again get an absolutely stunning glitter mix, this time in a magenta shade, and again it has lots of different grades and sizes of glitter in here, as well as various shapes from little dots to tinsel to little stars and some hexes in there as well. So it's got a matte finish, and I absolutely love that they are all one colour, so when you pop them on the nail you do get a solid sort of nail, but really with a beautiful shift as the glitters sort of come to life. Again, this one, not one I would usually go for off the top of my head myself, but I absolutely love it, and it's such an eye-catching glitter that I cannot wait to use it. So moving on with day number 24, we have finally reached the special day, and in this one we get an absolutely stunning glitter mix in a sort of teal colour, but this one is so sparkly. Again, all of the glitters are one colour, meaning once you build this up onto the nail, you really do get a beautiful three-dimensional solid colour on your nail, and I absolutely love it. So again, because of the sizes of this glitter, it can be sort of worn over gel polish, but I would not advise it for regular polish because it does have lots of other pieces in there as well. And also in day number 24, we did get another little container of these mylar beads in a beautiful magenta shade. So as you can see, for the purposes of this swatch, I did go ahead and encapsulate this glitter mix, and I absolutely love the sparkle that this one gives off. It's so pretty. So guys, that's us reached the end of today's video, and I'm just going to finish off by breaking down the price of these glitters individually. So if you break down the £28, that gives you a total of £1.16 per bag of glitter. Now if you buy Glitter Stella's mixes on eBay, you will pay £2.95 for a 10 gram bag. So I think you're really getting an awesome bang for your buck when it comes to this calendar, simply because there's such a vast amount of glitters that are specific only to this calendar. So chances are you and a few will only be the ones to own these. So I think that's awesome that they're limited edition, and I must admit I love the effort and everything that was put into this calendar, and I actually really enjoyed all of these glitters, and there's not one that I wouldn't recommend to you guys. And to finally finish off today's video, guys, I just want to say a massive thank you to all who have watched, and I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that notifications bell, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!